All right, mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. What's good with y'all? It's your boy Moody Starr, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk here in this beautiful. Oh, you thought I glitched? You thought I forgot? Fucked up, sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I gotta say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. All right, so first of all, how you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys are in the right type of vibration, doing what you got to do, getting to the bag, staying consistent. Today was my day off, and I'm not gonna lie, today was super busy. Super busy. I was supposed to go live at 11 o'clock this morning, but then I actually had to go run an errand. And you know when you say like, hey, I have to go run to the store to get this little item real quick, and when you do that, one store run turns into a whole plethora of things that you have to do. Like it just got crazy. You know what I'm saying? Got super busy, and as I was like going through my morning today, and I think I want to actually kind of like base this video topic around, you know, like the type of day I had, especially earlier. I realized, because, you know, of course I'm on semen retention. So I realized that whenever like I have to like get up and I have to do something, or, you know, just whatever, if I have a task at hand, for some reason my energy like really be lit. Like it's almost like I was kind of like moving with a sense of urgency today. And in particular, you know, and I ain't gonna lie, first of all, I think, you know, we have to always be aware. And we also have to be aware of others when we are moving about the matrix. In more particular, driving, road rage, dealing with driving and road rage and shit like that. People be doing dumb things on the damn road. Some people just be on the road just because. Some people always are making last minute turns and shit like that. And like the more me personally, I hate driving. I'm not a driver. I drive, like my job consists of driving. But if you was to ask me like, hey, would you take a trip down 45 minutes to go here or 30 minutes to go there? If I have the power not to drive, bro, I'm gonna have somebody else drive, man. Fuck that shit. Like I'm getting to be at that point in time where if I ever make a lot of money, yes, I'm gonna have some cars and shit like that, but I'm also gonna have a driver. Because I easily get annoyed and easily get pissed at how people be driving on the road. And it really pisses me off more when while I'm on semen retention. And this is why I'm saying, like, you really have to control your energy, dog. It's a reason why God raised me a certain way. You know, God raised me with a level of self-control. Because anyhow, I didn't have no damn self-control, bro. I would actually be driving and I would be strapped. Not only with that loud pack, but with that thing on me. And again, sometimes people on the road will try to test you, and this is just in general, whether or not you're on semen retention, like in general, bro, people will be testing you on the road for real. They will. Road rage is a real thing. People actually lose sometimes. You know, it can get escalated to the point where somebody is getting, you know, your safety is like not in the best type of situation because you want to react. You can't control your emotions, or let's say you driving, a motherfucker want to cut you off, or a motherfucker want to like go in front of you and then want to slow down and want to start playing these like games and stuff. A lot of times people get into situations all because of they're being petty. Oh, okay, you want to play with me on the road, whatever, right? So I realized while I was on the road, I'm like, bro, I have zero tolerance. Like, you know, when you gotta like really, because mind you, I wasn't even supposed to be on the road that long. Okay. Zero tolerance that I have for anybody on the road today. And it just seemed like it was nothing but bots and NPCs on the road. I'm convinced that some of you motherfuckers is not even real. I'm convinced whoever's driving the car, I don't think you're really there. Shit, sometimes it actually seems like these cars be driving themselves. And when they be driving themselves, bro, they drive crazy to fuck with your energy. Now, maybe I know it's not like actually that deep, but I really be thinking like, yo, y'all really are NPCs, bots, trash. So I was like, you know what, let me chill out. Cause I'm trying to, get through traffic and motherfuckers is flashing me off and stuff. And I'm like, bro, like, stop trying to talk shit just because maybe, you got mad because I went into your lane and I'm just trying to get through traffic. And I hate when people, they start like, let's say y'all in the same lane driving, same speed, or like y'all driving and then you want to get into the next lane. Motherfucker will speed up trying to, trying to be like, oh no, I am driving. I'm like, bro, get the fuck off the road. Nigga, there's been times where I be like, okay, y'all literally are playing this game. I'm gonna slow all the way the fuck down. Even if I gotta slow down traffic. I don't want to be around you. I don't even want to drive next to you. Don't want to get in front of you. Don't want you behind me. Just go. You know what I'm saying? And even though, again, that's just a small example of like trying to show restraint, especially when things get crazy. But it's true though. Like you have to learn how to show restraint sometimes and learn how to let shit go and just, because NPCs will always be NPCs. Like regardless. Like that's how they're gonna be type shit. You feel me? So earlier today, and I know I ain't want to like start the first 7 minutes of the video talking about road rage and shit like that, but like it's a true thing. Like you have to have some level of discernment to be like, you know what, this is not worth it. I'm mad. These people are driving slow. These people are driving fast. Whatever it is, let me remove myself from this whole entire situation. Because when y'all get to the red light and you look into the motherfucker next to you, people be scared. They don't even want to put the windows down. They don't. They'll flash you off, honk you and everything. If y'all happen to get to the light at the same time, it's almost like it's a little awkward. And me, personally, I'm never scared. Because if I'm looking at somebody and they want to like do that, because mind you, anybody could be strapped or whatnot. So again, I'm not trying to go all out and go crazy, but if a motherfucker is like want to say something to me, I'm going to speak. And I'm going to ask like, what was the point of that? You feel me? But half the time, people not brave enough to do that. They'll be brave enough to bad drive you, but like they ain't gonna say nothing to you for real. But having a level of control over your emotional state, especially when people start to piss you off, dog. I feel like once you do that, you will get to another level spiritually. A lot of guys out there do not know how to control their emotions, and it's like they always need to win. They always need to be on top. They always need to have the last word or whatever. Them type of dudes not gonna make it far in life, dog. Like they're that serious. If you always want the last word, if you're always trying to be on top, you're not gonna reach far in life. I'm just keeping it a bean. And being able to like control your emotions is key. So now when you talk about dealing with a female, and let's say you're dealing with a female and like she's pissing you off, and it's almost like you want to choke her, but not in that type of way, but in another type of way, it get crazy, dog. Remove yourself, my guy. Remove yourself. This is whether you are on semen retention or not, but I don't even got to tell the guys who practice retention that, oh man, you need to work on your emotional ups and downs and that. I don't got to tell y'all that. Y'all know that because y'all have the self-awareness. You have the self-awareness. I noticed earlier, I'm like, damn, I'm not in a good vibration right now. I have to slow down. I have to take a breath. I literally, because after I got out the road and I was running errands and stuff, I stopped by the dentist to make a dentist appointment for next week. And y'all know, bro, I've been trying to like fix my teeth for the longest, bro. So, I went to the dentist's office. Now, mind you, my appointment is next week, but I decided, they were like, hey, the next time you come in, do you already want to have all this paperwork filled out? We know you're not being seen today, but like, would you rather fill out the paperwork now or fill it out later? I was like, shit, I'll fill it out now. And as I'm filling out the paperwork, and I was done, I got up as if I was just trying to beat people, beat the time for like a test. Let's say like, I was being tested for uh I was being tested and I needed to finish this test in a certain amount of time. It seemed like I was racing to finish filling out this form and hurry up and give it back to them. You feel me? I got up and gave them the form, and they're like, yo, you missed like half of the page that you needed to sign. I'm like, you know what? That right there showed me that, like, why are you rushing? There's no rush to doing what you're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had like an emotional episode, and it wasn't nothing like crazy or anything, because I was able to catch, I was able to have the awareness to catch myself to be like, yo, chill out, bro, calm down. You got all this life force energy. I know you want to express yourself. I know people have been pissing you off and shit. I know you feel like you're on a high frequency, but you need to chill out. You need to slow down. You need to take a breath. Sometimes that's what we have to do when tense situations happen, man. So after I seen, I'm like, damn, bro, I'm rushing, dog. I was like, let me just do what I got to do, and like when I get on the road, let me chill. Let me chill. Let me get home safe and sound, and I got home, and then I did what I had to do from there. But having control over your emotional states, especially when people are annoying you and pissing you off, that gives you back the power. So when you are dealing with situations, now when it comes to your relationships with women, every single time an emotional up and down happens, because women will always have this, you will know how to, I would say, coexist with these emotional ups and downs. You would have to be able to coexist. You don't have to be consumed. You don't have to be engulfed. You don't have to let, just because she's having a bad day, now you got to have a bad day too. No, I'm not saying be like that, but understand, like, it's never always going to be roses and petals and all that sweet shit. It's never going to be that, because that's just how life is. When you talk about the heartbeat, when you're looking at it on the computer, you see the, you know what I'm saying, the little thing going on. Now, I totally butchered the terms, but I'm saying, like, your heartbeat is like up and down. Like when you see that shit, you feel me? That's what life is. It's always ups and downs. Now, if you can control how you feel, like when you're going through your day and life is lifing, it will be so much more easier for you to control yourself when you're around a woman. And when she may be up in roars about some shit, you still have the calm, cool, collected energy. When you practice retention, even in tense situations, retention itself will give you the awareness to understand, like, hey, this is where you are at emotionally. This is where you are at, and you have to check yourself if needs be. You got to do this by yourself first. You can't depend on no drug. You can't depend on weed to try to like help calm you down. No. You have to learn how to manage this new life force energy that you do have. It's almost like that, because I don't want people walking around in a condescending type of energy. I don't want that. But I want people to understand that, like, your new life force energy, when you are practicing semen retention, dog, you will literally feel like you're on a different frequency. You will literally feel like you are better than your peers. You will literally feel like some of these people at your job or at school, you're thinking, damn, you motherfuckers is NPCs for real. Y'all niggas is NPCs for real. Just only because you're already you're getting into your higher state. You're becoming God within the flesh. You see what I'm saying? All by retaining your seed, though. Literally. So, but again, sometimes retention will backfire if you don't know how to control that intense energy. When shit get crazy, sometimes motherfuckers want to like just release all their anger and rage and raw and whatever. So it's like we have to be able to contain and control the beast within. I would say take that same aggression, because again, you will have a level of aggression that is going to be up there. You might come off as very aggressive to some of these women or to people in general. Remember, your words hit harder than they usually do, dog. That like you don't understand what's happening with your brain. Your brain is literally operating at a higher frequency. So any type of motherfucker that's like not on no, intellectual type shit, bro. Like again, you almost kind of despise that shit because people's frequency aren't as high as yours. But you have to understand, at one point in time, you might have been there. You might have been there before. You might have been ignorant. You might have been that person that was how I will always make excuses. So you have to have a level of understanding different beings that do exist. And just because a motherfucker is in your realm of reality, just because a motherfucker is in your realm of reality and it seems as though they are on a lower frequency than you, sometimes that's not always a reflection of where you are at. Sometimes it's literally a situation as to how you are going to show, I would still say, some grace and a level of respect and a level of like still caring for somebody, even though their frequency is saying otherwise. Like you still have to show love, bro. Like you still have to show love. Sometimes people be in your life for a reason because they probably need that example of somebody who is actually on a higher frequency and someone that can carry themselves how they need to be carried. Some people are asleep and all it takes is that one person like you that's in your higher frequency type of energy, you that's retaining your seed, you that's glowing. And sometimes it takes a motherfucker like you for them to see the light. So again, when you have control over yourself, bro, again, all the stupid shit in the Matrix won't bother you because I'm telling you right now, it's going to try to bother you, dog. People will literally sometimes are sent in your life to upset your spirit. And you can't be easily bothered by what somebody says. There's a difference between having respect for yourself and knowing when and not like when to engage with somebody and when not to. In other words, sometimes people who say like, oh, people who are very prideful, they'll be like, oh, well, this motherfucker tried me. They tried me, so now I got to respond and I got to say, hey, man, you can't try me like that. You better not disrespect me. Versus somebody, they say something to me. Instead of me listening to what they have to say and internalizing their opinion to make it my quote unquote truth, instead of doing that, I don't give that shit no room for attention. I don't give it attention. I don't internalize something that's negative. Why would I do that? People will be like, oh, well, you're letting people walk over you. Now, I'm not saying let people walk over you, but I'm just saying the less you are reactive when somebody's trying to pick at you or poke at you or trying to get you to be mad, is the more power you actually take back, and you actually take their energy because they're trying you and they see that they can't get to you. Eventually, they're going to leave you the fuck alone. Now, if they don't leave you alone, then don't worry about it. Because again, your energy is going to speak for itself. And sometimes the ancestors might say, you know what, bro? You might have to really say something or defend yourself. But 9 times out of 10, dog, like if you are a high vibrational type of being, your energy won't like produce a atmosphere as to where like, okay, shit can really get crazy. Because you don't have time to sit around for no bullshit. Why are we paying attention to something that doesn't serve our purpose, doesn't feed our soul? Why are we paying attention to something that is trying to upset our spirit? Stop giving it power. Stop paying attention to it. And I'm not saying be dismissive, but like, again, there's certain things that remember, it's a lower vibrational frequency that's trying to get up to your frequency and bother you. So out the gate, what are we doing? You don't necessarily need to even be paying attention to that. Now, like if somebody's attacking you, then yeah, you defend yourself. But just because you're on the road and people are driving slow as fuck, or people are salty because you just a better driver than them, that doesn't mean you still have to like be like, or I wouldn't say you wouldn't have to be in a situation where now your ego is driving and now you get caught up in just like many little battles that don't mean shit. Like at the end of the day, niggas gonna get stopped at every fucking red light, or every turn. You're gonna have to stop at some point in time. You feel me? And wait. And sometimes when you're on retention, you don't be having no motherfucking patience. I know I don't be having no patience. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't be having no damn patience sometimes, man. Like, come on, let's go. But have a balance, dog. Have a level of awareness that you are even in that energy in the first place. Once you have a level of awareness, now you can see like, okay, let me fix myself, dog. Let me try this again. Man, fuck the police. Is that the police? My bad, y'all. I ain't mean to say fuck the police. Why I even say that, bro? I'm so programmed, dog. Like as soon as you see red and blue and shit, it's like, woo woo, man, what the fuck? Traumatized. It's just crazy. But yeah, though, man, just have a level of awareness and don't let the BS get to you. From time to time, I always have to make videos like this where I strictly talk about controlling your emotional state. You will become aggressive on semen retention. Every now and then, I have to make these type of videos. Sometimes, because I ain't no fighter, but boy, dude, I sure would like to throw hands, dog. Sometimes I be wanting to throw hands, dog, like for real. I be wanting to throw hands with like people who do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? On some old school shit, you feel me? Not on no like, crash out and ruin people's lives. I'm never like that. But like sometimes some people need a good box. Now real talk, dog. Some people really need a good box. You have to knock some sense into them. For real, dog. For real. But I'm not gonna say this, dog. Just remember what you do personally with yourself and everything is how you more than likely you will face problems and different issues outside within the matrix and stuff and with other people. So let you being by yourself, you getting irritated, I want y'all low-key to feel that emotion and then learn how to control your emotion as to not let it get to you. Control the emotions as far as like, because if you don't, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna crash out and crash out for no reason. Now you're gonna look back and be like, damn, why the fuck did I do that stupid ass shit? All I had to do was just calm down. Why the fuck was I mad? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, without saying too much, man, it's been your boy Moody Starr. This is the video for today. I might go live later. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But if not, I will definitely see you guys in the morning. But yeah, man, the level of aggression does multiply a lot for some reason, dog. With the new life force energy that you have, you literally feel like you're on a different frequency. Like literally. Like you feel stronger, you feel smarter, you feel smart, you feel like you're smarter than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And this is not, I'm not trying to say like, be egotistic or be the biggest boss. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen this head ass. Like, no, I'm not saying that, bro. But naturally speaking, if you have that God particle activated within you and you are practicing retention, and you are tapped in, you got crystals too on top of that. Oh, bro. And let's just say it happens to be some type of fucking retrograde. Oh, my goodness. Oh my God, what happened to retrogrades? Ain't nothing ever happened to retrogrades. That shit is still around. And sometimes like, I would say more so like when Mercury goes in retrograde. And I know I'm talking a little bit foreign to some of y'all, but like, it just seemed like people be doing the dumbest things, dog. Like, I don't know if it's just me or what, but it just be like, why are people's brains operating at that level? And I had to realize those are NPCs. You can't expect an NPC to see what they're doing wrong. Or to see, and I wouldn't even say wrong because, right or wrong is kind of like perspective, but I'm just saying like people who aren't aligned with, your frequency and stuff like that is just gonna, sometimes it might annoy you, it might piss you off, but they, at the end of the day, have a purpose. And sometimes it's to test your tolerance. And with that being said, man, it's been your boy Moody Starr. Make sure you like, share, comment down below, drop a bag on the Cash App to support the team, or drop a super chat. I appreciate all the love and support. Let's go ahead and continue to like have just the control within ourselves. And when the aggression level is up there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we just learn how to like tame that fire and continue to like go through the matrix. Don't get me wrong, you can still do things passionately. I would say that aggressive energy, just learn how to transmute it into something positive. So that way, it's not like you are balling up your emotions. You are still letting out your emotions, but you're doing it in a more organized way, I should say. So yeah, other than that, I'm gonna see you guys on the next video, bro. Peace.